About to go buck wild, buck wild.
Talk a truck louder than a snotty nose, baby. Yeah, I'm buck wild. Call me crazy, call me crazy. You don't know me, say you tough. Well, come show me. Talk a truck louder than a snotty nose, baby. Yeah, I'm buck wild. Call me crazy. Catch me a buck and hit him in the service. Hit him in the right spot. Yeah, that's perfect. Sitting in the speedboat, catching fish, working in the middle of the mud. Yeah, getting dirty. Had to block my gal cause she kept going crazy, tryna lock me down. Yeah, she wanna have my baby. Call me crazy, you don't know me. Say you tough, well come show me. Well come show me, well come show me. Say you tough, well come show me. Boss man, they do what I say. So I ride my own wave, I go hunting with a Draco. Back roads, turn songs, living life with the bros. Never been a problem, charges young and buck wild.
See us on the countryside, open field on my mind. About to go buck wild, buck wild. See us on the countryside, open field on my mind. About to go buck wild, buck wild.
See us on the countryside, open field on my mind. About to go buck wild, buck wild. See us on the countryside, open field on my mind. About to go buck wild, buck wild. 12 put me over one, thinking about stopping. He see my face, let me go, guess I'm popping. Banger after banger, they wonder when I'm dropping. Young and dumb clips jumping, having fun, don't care about nothing. Sticked up Navy SEALs, catch you slipping banana peels. Turned up, don't tell me chill, I have my spiders at your crib. Baby boy, I need a bib, shot collars, high lip. Live action, this ain't a drill, never fake, I keep it real. Big wheels jacked up, tinted windows matted up. Going fast, saddled up, riding on the interstate. Gonna get my dinner plate, even though we just stay. Fishing rods and worm bait, take your girl on a date.
All of my girls grab all them boys, nobody left for miles. All of you boys grab all your girls, we're gonna go buck wild. On the countryside, open field on my mind. About to go buck wild, buck wild. See us on the countryside, open field on my mind. About to go buck wild, buck wild.
Talk a truck louder than a snotty nose, baby. Yeah, I'm buck wild. Call me crazy, call me crazy. You don't know me, say you tough. Well, come show me. Talk a truck louder than a snotty nose, baby. Yeah, I'm buck wild. Call me crazy. Catch me a buck and hit him in the service. Hit him in the right spot. Yeah, that's perfect. Sitting in the speedboat, catching fish, working in the middle of the mud. Yeah, getting dirty. Had to block my gal cause she kept going crazy, tryna lock me down. Yeah, she wanna have my baby. Call me crazy, you don't know me. Say you tough, well come show me. Well come show me, well come show me. Say you tough, well come show me. Boss man, they do what I say. So I ride my own wave, I go hunting with a Draco. Back roads, turn songs, living life with the bros. Never been a problem, charges young and buck wild.
See us on the countryside, open field on my mind. About to go buck wild, buck wild. See us on the countryside, open field on my mind. About to go buck wild, buck wild.
See us on the countryside, open field on my mind. About to go buck wild, buck wild. See us on the countryside, open field on my mind. About to go buck wild, buck wild. 12 put me over one, fun, don't care about nothing. Sticked up Navy SEALs, catch you slipping banana peels. Turned up, don't tell me chill, I have my spiders at your crib. Baby boy, I need a bib, shot collars, how I live. Live action, this ain't a drill, never fake, I keep it real. Big wheels jacked up, tinted windows matted up. Going fast, saddled up, riding on the interstate. Gonna get my dinner plate, even though we just ate. Fishing rods and worm bait, take your girl on a date.
All of my girls grab all them boys, nobody left for miles. All of you boys grab all your girls, we're gonna go buck wild. On the countryside, open field on my mind, about to go buck wild. See us on the countryside, open field on my mind, about to go buck wild.
Talk a truck louder than a snotty nose, baby. Yeah, I'm buck wild, call me crazy, you don't know me, say you tough, well come show me. Talk a truck louder than a snotty nose, baby. Yeah, I'm buck wild, call me crazy. Catch me a buck and hit him in the service, hit him in the right spot, yeah, that's perfect. Sitting in the speedboat, catching fish, working in the middle of the mud, yeah, getting dirty. Had to block my gal cause she kept going crazy, tryna lock me down, yeah, she wanna have my baby. Call me crazy, you don't know me, say you tough, well come show me, say you tough, well come show me. Boss man, they do what I say, so I ride my own wave, I go hunt with a Draco. Back roads, turn songs, living life with the bros. Never been a problem child, just young and buck wild.
See us on the countryside, open field on my mind, about to go buck wild. See us on the countryside, open field on my mind, about to go buck wild.
See us on the countryside, open field on my mind, about to go buck wild. See us on the countryside, open field on my mind, about to go buck wild. 12 put me over one, thinking about stopping. He see my face, let me go, guess I'm popping. Banger after banger, they wonder when I'm dropping. Young and dumb, cliffs jumping, having fun, don't care about nothing. Sticked up Navy SEALs, catch you slipping banana peels. Turned up, don't tell me chill, I have my spiders at your crib. Baby boy, I need a bib, shot collars, how I live. Live action, this ain't a drill, never fake, I keep it real. Big wheels jacked up, tinted windows matted up. Going fast, saddled up, riding on the interstate. Gonna get my dinner plate, even though we just ate. Fishing rods and worm bait, take your girl on a date.
All of my girls grab all them boys, nobody left for miles. All of you boys grab all your girls, we're gonna go buck wild. On the countryside, open field on my mind, about to go buck wild. See us on the
Never fake, I keep it real.
What's up, YouTube? Welcome back to the Coach Plays here, guys. Appreciate everybody for being here as we are getting into opening up SEC basketball. And, guys, we've got a top 15 matchup between the Tennessee Volunteers and the Missouri Tigers. Tennessee comes in at 7th ranked in the nation, and Missouri comes in 12th ranked in the nation. Both of these teams are undefeated. I believe they're both 6-0. What is up, Chase T66? He says, let's go! And he says, minus 3.5 of Vols. Appreciate you very much, Chase T66, for being here. Yeah, two undefeated teams getting ready to go at it to start SEC play. I think we're in for a really good one. Just witnessed Mississippi State knocking off Georgia to start. We also got Vanderbilt versus Florida today. So SEC play starting to cook up. And also, I mean, the Kentucky Wildcats are 1-6, so hey, everybody can like hearing that, right? What's up, Darkness? Appreciate you very much for joining the stream. He says, go Tigers. I know that's the wrong Tigers, but I feel like you can't say go Tigers without saying go Tigers. But anyways, appreciate you very much, Darkness, for joining the stream. As we're just waiting for tip-off here to get this one started. Looked like Arkansas knocked off Auburn, and looked like Auburn's kind of been so-so this year. So we look, Bailey Jr. leads the Vols in points per game at 13.2. Then you got Pinson for Missouri at 14.3. James for the Vols leads them in rebounds at 6.5 per game. And Tillman for Missouri at 7.8. Vescovi for the Vols leads in assists at 4.7, and Pinson for Missouri is at 3.7. So we are 2 minutes and 30 seconds away from tip-off, guys. As always, as you come in here, Coach T is in the house, says go Vols. Appreciate you very much, Coach T, being in the house. As always, guys, when you come in here, smash the like button, share it out to your social medias to help grow the conversation. As always, if you haven't yet subscribed to the Coach Plays, hashtag flight to 3K, as we're going to get up in here and we're going to try to climb it up and grind this way out. And, hey, I'm going to shoot for, 5K by the end of 2020? Maybe that's low. Maybe we need to try to grind our way to 10K. But, yeah, guys, appreciate y'all very much. Just a minute 50 away from tip-off. We'll add some game audio once we get going. They're showing Xavier Pinson for Missouri, who's 13th in the SEC at 14.3 points per game as he's warming up. This game is being played at Missouri. So, guys, as you're getting in the chat, go ahead and drop your predictions. You can give us a little score prediction. Chase T66 already says Vols minus 3.5. I will let you know that I stayed away from this game because I haven't watched enough of these two teams play. And I don't know if I need to start getting into the college basketball betting system. I don't know if that's for me. So, taking a day off, and then we will see what college football games are tomorrow to maybe attack some over-unders or things like that. So, looks like we are getting ready to get this thing started. So Tennessee Vols versus a former Vol head coach in Conzo Martin. Missouri Tigers are 12th ranked, 6-0. Tennessee Vols are 6-0 as well. Both these teams with high aspirations. I'm pretty sure if you ask everybody around, the Vols come in as your number one seed in the SEC. They are playing probably the best basketball in the conference. So they've got to, that they're going to want to be able to start out strong in the SEC season. And Missouri, this would be a way for Missouri to kind of start getting a little bit more respect. I know they're 12th ranked, but I just feel like when you talk about Missouri basketball, I don't think a lot of people puts a lot of weight to their name yet. So a win here tonight against the Tennessee Vols would add weight to that.
So we may say a lot about the defense, but let's see which team.
As tip-off is getting ready to go. And Missouri will win this tip-off as Pinson will take it to the top of the court. It's been a while since I called a basketball game, so got to shake the rust off and get back into it. Pinson comes off of a couple screens there, drives into the lane, and this is going to be turnover. Here comes Tennessee on the opposite end. 3-ball. Good! Vescovi for 3, and Tennessee up quickly on 3-0, but a transition basket there for Missouri makes it 3-2. Starting lineups, Vescovi, Bailey Jr., James, Pons, and Fulkerson for Tennessee. As Pons has it at the top of the arc, gets it to Bailey Jr. Back into Pons at the paint, backing his man down, gets double team, kicks it back out. Now right back into Pons. Little turnaround J is good. 5-2. Pons coming back to Tennessee was a really big get for them. Pinson, Smith, Mark Smith and Drew Smith, Kobe Brown and Jeremiah Tillman are your starters for Missouri. Pinson at the top, Bailey on the guard. Pinson to drive, kicks it out for a corner 3. No good. This one's going to go out of bounds, and it's going to be Tennessee's ball. I'm going to get the game cast set up for us. Guys, y'all will notice a new animation when someone decides to take it to the rim and slam it down. Hopefully it won't take long for us to get that. Gets it into Fulkerson. And loose ball here. He's going to maintain it. Looking to go up strong. Kicks it out. Bailey for 3. Good! Tennessee's coming out hot. Score 8-2 now with a couple threes to start. And Missouri's got to inbound this, and are they going to get 5 seconds here? I think we got a timeout, maybe. Yep, timeout. He was about to get the 5-second call. First 6-0 start for Missouri since 2013-2014 season when they were 10-0. Second best strength record by ESPN BPI. 2-0 versus ranked opponents. They had wins over Oregon and Illinois. Drew and Mark Smith each won SEC Player of the Week. Chase T66 says basketballs. And Perry says, where's Shelly? Shelly went into hiding after she wasn't so blind after all. So here we go, Missouri bringing the ball down the court. And big block there by Pons, and then a heads-up play to throw that ball right back at the Missouri defender, and it's going to go out of bounds, and this will be Vols basketball.
Any mistake that a teammate makes, and he comes from all angles. He hangs, he glides, knocks it down, knocks it off Tillman's leg. What a play. I was talking with Conzo Martin this afternoon. I said, who's the key for Tennessee on the defensive end? He said, E. Pons. I said, who's the guy you got to shut down on the offensive end? He said, E. Pons. I said, wait, both sides? Well, you know, Pons won't shoot it.
And this is going to go out of bounds, but it will remain Tennessee basketball.
But I think, Tom, what makes this Vols team so good is they are active on both ends of the floor. They won't get enough credit on the offensive end, but they've got enough firepower, especially with the guys coming off the bench, to produce a lot of points. Now 98 career blocks for E. Pons out of France.
All right, so now we got the game cast up for you. And there's a big block there for Missouri. It's going to go out of bounds, and this will be Tigers ball.
It'll be Missouri basketball. Tigers have started just 1 for 3 from the floor. Good hands by Tillman, but not a good play by Vescovi. He's now going into a 7-footer. You're not going to throw it over the top. Take one more dribble, throw it around, or just throw a little lob to the rim. Not a good play. Good defensive hands by Tillman.
Coach T comes in with the multitasking. Florida, Oklahoma. Florida just scored up 17-10. Okay. That was the game I was going to do, but after seeing 4 of the 5 best players for Florida opting out, I elected to not do that game. And Chase T66 says, what about the Vols and the Tigers? So here we are.
When he got into the starting lineup last year, when Mark Smith went out, last 13 games, 7 last year, 6 this year. They're 10-3.
So Pinson to the line. He misses this one, and it's going to be rebounded by Tennessee. Gets it to the corner. Going to cross court pass. This is going to be tipped and out of bounds. It will remain Tennessee basketball.
Tennessee, a high-scoring team for being such a
Trailblazers only fan. We're going to always bring back the Trailblazers stream. Hey, I was streaming those Trailblazers game because she loved a super chat. At that time, Dono. Vescovi will drive, loose ball, and Missouri's going to corral this one. And now they make their way up the court. A lot of contact there. I think we're going to get a blocking call on Vescovi. Oh, Oklahoma's up 17-10.
These two teams in the SEC, it kind of sets the tone for the 2 ranked teams from this league, is the fact that we know they're good defensively, but they're both explosive offensively. They score at a good pace. They run the ball up and down the floor. It's entertaining to watch.
Going to get another reach-in foul here. I believe that is on Keon Johnson. So already 3 fouls for Tennessee to start this game. And this is going to go out of bounds, and this is going to be Tennessee basketball. So some sloppy play so far to start this game by the Missouri Tigers, and some tight defense being played by Tennessee. Johnson at the top, gets a screen, goes to the right, looking back left, gets it back to Bailey at the point. Bailey looks to drive into the paint, floats it up, and that is good. And 10-4 now, Tennessee, and with the full court press, giving Missouri some issues as far as inbounding the ball. Jaden Springer with that last bucket for Tennessee. Kicks it out, wide open three-point shot. He elected to not take it. He tries to drive and miss, and a putback is no good, and here comes Tennessee the other way. Gets it to Pons at the top of the arc. Now, I believe that's Springer. To Johnson. Johnson, turn around. Jay, good. Right now, Tennessee, red hot, not missing any shots. Top of the arc. Right now, Tennessee 5 of 5 on field goals. Missouri 2 of 6. Here's a 3 by Missouri. Goes off the back rim. No good. Some contact there. We'll see what the call is. I think it might be on Missouri. And so Tennessee up early here, 12-4, as we go to a commercial break. 2 6-0 teams. Tennessee off to a good start, 12-4. Hey, that's a pretty good setup you got there, Chase T66. He's got the coach plays on one side of the screen, and he's got Swag on the other. I was watching Swag last night, fell asleep watching Swag. Then I woke up this morning to watching some Nick Merckx. Nick Merckx wasn't playing. He was just kind of just sitting there chatting. Florida fumble recovery. Oh, Oklahoma was up 17-0, now 17-10. So Florida trying to make it interesting. I almost took Florida on the money line until I found out that they hardly have anybody playing. I figured something had to be up when I saw them down by like -8. So we're just in commercial break here. Let's see what we can get here. Let's go right about there.
That's a fair question. I mean, I got called out earlier about the green pepper rings and Murray's. I could go there. I could go Shakespeare's. I could go Boucher's.
Looks like we're coming back now, getting ready for some action.
Tennessee on top of Missouri. Sonny, you're talking about the freshman for this Tennessee team. And in regard to Rick Barnes, he demands that you earn playing time. Will they earn that on the offensive end or the defensive end? Well, let's go to the defensive end first. Every guy in the Rick Barnes is going to earn it on
Trey Perry wants everybody to know that he is swag. You got to get a few more kills under your belt to be called swag. Swag is on another level.
I was talking to Rick Barnes, and he said, you know, it's kind of like many young guys, they are really good on-ball defenders. Where they at times get lost is off the ball. When their guys cut in or something, their head gets turned the wrong way. But they will blend in. It is not as though they don't have some talented guys in front of them starting. And when you play with a veteran squad, and what the balls that Rick Barnes has built over the last few years, starting with Grant Williams and that group, is a tremendous team concept.
You are a teary. So here we go, Tennessee to the left side of the arc. Gets to the top, gets it over to Pons to the right. Good ball movement right now. Tennessee looking to get inside the paint. Being held up by good defense so far by Missouri on this possession. Little turnaround floater is good. I believe that's Johnson. And right now, I believe that makes Tennessee 6 for 6 on the night. That was Keon Johnson. 6 of 6 for Tennessee, 2 of 7 for Missouri. And, you know, for the most part, Missouri's had really good defense, too. Tennessee just hitting their shots. What's up, Johnny Mack? Appreciate you joining the stream. No good there. Try to get it back out to the top of the arc. That is picked off by Tennessee. Transitioning on the other way, and another floater shot is good. Make it 7 for 7 for Tennessee. Red hot right now. Not the start that you wanted if you are a Missouri Tigers fan. And like I say, for the most part, it's been good defense by Missouri. It's just Tennessee's hitting their shots. Wide open 3 shot here for Missouri is off the mark, no good. And then we're going to get a foul on Tennessee, or on Missouri, I believe. So Tennessee, an 8-0 run, has themselves up 16-4. Florida field goal 17-3 now on that score update there. Vescovi brings the ball up court for Tennessee. Vescovi, nice little dish right there, but a good block by Missouri, but he's going to get the ball right back for the putback. No good. Pons with the third putback, and it is good. Tennessee now up 18-4. Pons relentless on the boards right there. And here comes Missouri back the other way, and that is another block. I believe that one is Pons as well. I just think when you go back to the offseason and he elected to come back, that meant really big news for Tennessee because, of course, they had a lot of young talent coming in, but Pons was that veteran leadership that often you don't see players come back anymore in college basketball, but when they do, it bodes really, really good for those teams, and that's just been a massive get for him to elect to come back for this season. Bailey Jr. will take a seat, and here comes Missouri on the inbounds. This one gets deflected, loose ball, still loose ball. Missouri will finally corral it. 13 on the shot clock. Drive baseline. Gets into him, and we're going to get a foul, and this is going to be on Missouri. maybe put a little bit too much of a shoulder in there on the drive, and it will be Tennessee basketball. Johnny Mack says, go Big Orange, baby. Living in KCMO, I'm loving man.
Interesting hearing Rick Barnes talk about it. He talked about staying out of rotation.
So, not a Missouri fan, Johnny Mack is.
And if you don't need to help your teammate, you won't get caught out of position, huh? No, that's right. I mean, it's interesting.
Trey Perry liking what he sees, says 18-4. It's definitely been a great start for Tennessee in a top 15 matchup between 7th-ranked Tennessee and 12th-ranked Missouri. Tennessee now driving, but we're going to get an illegal screen here. And it'll be Missouri ball.
Possession for the Volunteers. Their 2 misses came on 1 possession. And they turn it over. What about Missouri in the half court? I asked Konzo.
Loving it is what he means. I got you, Johnny.
We've only really had 1 bad offensive game. That was last time out against Bradley. They shot 25%. It's the first time they won a game shooting that low.
So Missouri with the ball. Smith held up at the top of the arc. Gets it over. Gets it back to Smith. Good defense here by Tennessee early and often in this game. A nice little dish there, but it's going to go off the leg of Missouri. And this will be Tennessee ball. Tennessee's been tight on defense, and with Missouri missing some of their shots, that has resulted into an 18-4 start here. And Missouri's got to find a way to slow down this Tennessee offense because as of right now, they are just not missing anything. Bailey gets it over to the right side, gets it to Vescovi. He will drive, now kick it out. Back to Johnson. He'll drive baseline. He'll dish it back out to the point to Vescovi for 3. Good! Vescovi, 21-4 now for Tennessee. Goodness gracious. Tennessee just not letting up at all right now. They are on their game. Pinson for a drive, and he cannot get it to go. Right now, Missouri cannot buy a basket diving for it. This will go out of bounds, and it will go to Tennessee. Missouri can't buy a basket. Tennessee can't buy a miss at this moment, and that is where we are at now for another commercial break. Tennessee 21, Missouri 4. It's been all Vols. Vols are up big. We need Vol Nation to hop up on in here. Last time I did a Vols game, minus 3.5 feels really good. Absolutely, Chase T66. I'd say last time I did a Vols game, it was the bowl game, and that stream took off in the last 10 minutes. I believe Coach T was watching it from a airplane, if I'm not mistaken.
He's a Kentucky native that hadn't really seen the floor for Tennessee much this year. And you and I will have Kentucky and Vandy.
Oh, it's terrible, Johnny Mac. You can't play with randoms. I either play with people I know or I play solos. Chase T66 could tell you a random we played with last night, but he couldn't tell you his name. Not a very, I guess, PG name, I would say. I mean, it's not terrible, right? I mean, it's anatomy, but...
Kentucky's going to get better. They'll slowly get better. I think their guys will put together sooner or later. Kentucky was able to play that scrimmage midweek. They were supposed to be playing South Carolina. Frank Martin's team has only played 3 games to this point. They've only practiced a handful of times. He had them back on the floor yesterday. He's really concerned, John, with getting his team back into basketball shape and conditioning because the guys on his squad who have been quarantined are stuck in 2-bedroom apartments. It's not like they can go out there and even run the hallways because university.
So going to be a foul on Missouri here. And I believe that was on the floor, so Tennessee will inbounds here. Trying to back his man down. And a little contested shot there for Fulkerson is no good, but he will draw the foul, and he will go to the line.
Great article this week in the Knoxville News Sentinel Sportsman of the Year. Fifth-year senior from Kingsport.
First free throw attempt is good.
Knocks down the first.
Ooh, breaking news, Colts offensive tackle.
The last couple of weeks,
He's going to be out for the year, needing surgery. Shoot, man, I missed his name and I forgot it. They're a big offensive tackle. I can't remember.
when he first showed up from North Carolina.
And both free throws for Fulkerson is good. Tennessee now up 23-4.
Don't we all think we're stretching until you get out there and figure out you're not. But
Missouri needs to stop the run. Looking for a 3 here. Now we'll drive baseline. Reverse layup is up and in, and that will finally stop the run there. Really a good basket right there, highly contested. Finally gets one to fall. Tennessee now back on the other side. Good ball movement right here by Tennessee. Gets it over to Fulkerson. Fulkerson, a little turnaround, Jay. No good, and it's going to be out of bounds, and it's going to be Missouri ball. Fulkerson wanted a foul there. A lot of contact, but they say it's clean. Tennessee will lose that possession.
the guy for Council Martin that solid this time defensively has not fouled as much this year. And when you talk to Council Martin, he says, hey, I need him for 18 to 20 really good minutes. 5-minute bursts. If he can dominate a different 4 or 5 minutes.
So now 23-6. Missouri will walk the ball up the court. Gets it over to Smith on the left side. He's going to get a screen going right. Back over to the left. Into the corner. Now drive baseline. And he tries to reverse that one up and loses it. They will regain possession here. Smith will now drive to the basket. No good. That didn't have a chance. He had to really alter his shot because Pons was looking to get another block. Vescovi over to Johnson. And that is blocked. Missouri ball going the other way. Smith will drive, kicks it out. Thought about a 3 there. Spins, drives, put up, is good. Missouri now with back-to-back baskets. 23-8 is the score. Oklahoma just scored. Up now 24-13 over Florida in the Cotton Bowl. Gets to the Pons at the top of the arc. Gets it over inside the paint to Fulkerson. Fulkerson, turnaround, Jay. No good off the front rim. Rebound Missouri, and we're going to get a foul on Pons over the back. It's going to be that call.
Kobe Brown can make jump shots outside, so you have to honor him. Folky came up now. Good spin move. This is what they envisioned that Kobe Brown to do, especially this sophomore season, to expand his game. 6'7", 240, solid body, solid defender.
So 9:30 left in the first half here.
You have to honor what he does.
Missouri will get a chance here to try to pick away at this quick lead for Tennessee in this game. Gets a screen, goes left. Now drives to the baseline, just one-on-one, turnaround floater. Terrible shot, no good. They do get a rebound, but it's blocked by you-know-who, Pons. And here comes Tennessee the other way. Missouri just putting up some really bad shots. I mean, just trying to do some reverse layups, and they're just settling for poor shots. They've got to find ways to get better shot attempts. And it's hard when you've got Pons on the floor, because he is right now a blocking machine for Tennessee. Focusing to the right, and we're going to get a foul on Missouri down in the paint.
Interesting, Tom. Tennessee scored easily early in this game. Now they've tried to pound it inside, and it's become tougher. I think they've become a little more stagnant on the offensive end. They were better with more movement and not worried about just feeding that post. Foul on Mark Smith, his first, the junior from Edwardsville, Illinois, will exit.
And we're going to get, looks like Bailey stepped out of bounds there, so it's going to be Missouri's ball.
Opportunity is there. The window's there for Missouri, Sonny, but they just haven't made shots. 24% on the night. Yeah, got to find a way to get good. And the quality of shots are good. I mean, it's one thing to put on the floor and get to the rim, but if you're just tossing it up and shooting off-balance shots, you've got to get more movement on the offensive end. Find guys to get open.
Some ball switching around here for Missouri. Missouri, 3-ball at the top of the arc, off the back rim, no good. Rebound by Ease Pons. And this is going to be a foul on Missouri as Johnson came down the court very quick. That was actually, is his name Springer? As he will draw the foul, and he will now go to the free throw line.
Obviously, Missouri has played 6. Your scout in the Oregon game, it was a guy like Mark Smith that shot the 3-ball well. Oregon did not get to him.
First free throw attempt is good. Tennessee now up 24-8.
Now they cover up Mark Smith. Most defensive make him put it on the floor. He's back in. How do teammates get another guy open, right? If Mark Smith's a great
So Springer off the bench right now
teammates got to figure out
has 4 points.
he can expand the offensive end for Missouri.
I think that's a little bit delayed. He does miss this one here. Missouri will get the rebound. I think he's actually, he's got 5 points now. Missouri driving the other way, and there's going to be contact and a foul on Tennessee. That was Drew Smith on the drive.
Against teams that they dominated.
If Missouri's going to want to get back in this game, they're going to need Smith to really start to get some of these baskets in right now. Brown for Missouri is their leading scorer, only with 4 points. For Tennessee, leading scorer, Vescovi with 6, as he's got a pair of 3-pointers. Pons with 4, Fulkerson with 2, and Bailey with 3. Smith hits both his free throws, will now make it 24-10. Loose ball here. Vescovi will pick it back up. Will now try to drive. Ooh, a lot of contact there. Could have been a reach-in foul there, but they do not call it. Missouri now coming back the other way. And we're going to get contact down low in the paint. And this foul is going to go against Tennessee. And it looks like that's going to bring a 1-and-1 opportunity here for Missouri. First free throw attempt for Jeremiah Tillman is good. Second free throw attempt for Tillman is also good, now bringing the lead back down to just 12 now, 24-12. No field goals in the last 4 minutes for Tennessee after a red-hot appearance. Gets it over to Vescovi off of a screen by Pons. Now looking to try to get the ball in. Driving baseline, kicks it back out to Pons. He will now drive, loses the ball, but there's going to be a reach-in foul, looks like on Missouri. And that's going to get us to a commercial break here. Tennessee 24, Missouri 12. 7 minutes left to go in the first half. Florida up 28-21 on Vanderbilt. And Oklahoma 24, Florida 13 in the Cotton Bowl with 51 seconds left to go in at half. Celtics up 118-96 over the Grizzlies. Nets up 132-128 over the Hawks. Bucks are losing 99-110 to the Heat. Just a couple of scores for you there.
Side already, and I think we'll see that throughout the men's season as well.
So Pond's going to get a free throw attempt here and a one-on-one. First free throw attempt is good, so he will get another attempt. Second free throw attempt is good, and Tennessee now extends their lead to 26-12. Pinson, loose ball. This one's taken away, and it's good, and one. That is Springer. Springer doing a really good job of stripping Pinson of the football, taking it back the other way, then drawing the foul and connecting on an and one. And free throw attempt is good. Springer now with 7 points on the night. Off the bench, being really good. Alongside Johnson with 4 points as well for Tennessee off the bench. Smith looking, and we're going to get a double team here. He does get it away, though. Just right now, Tennessee's defense giving Missouri a whole lot of trouble. Smith gets a screen, looks across. Missouri thought about a three, gives it to Pinson over to the right. Pinson still top of the arc. 1 second, got to shoot it off quick, and he doesn't get it off. And that will be a shot clock violation. Really good defense by Tennessee, and it will be Tennessee's ball coming the other way.
Congratulations, sir. Congratulations, sir. Rick Barnes owns a golf course. I think I'd rather own a golf course. I'll tell you what, Rick owns a heck of a ball club this year.
So 29-12, Tennessee with the lead.
I've not had anybody look it up, Tom, but
Good drive there by Johnson, but he's going to have to kick it back out to Springer at the top of the arc. Tries to spin, kicks out. Johnson inside to Pons. Pons, turn around, Jay, off the back rim, no good. Rebound, Tennessee. That was Fulkerson on the rebound. Going to get it to Springer. Springer almost loses the ball, and he does. Here comes Missouri the other way. But he cannot corral the ball. He will draw a foul. Missouri will go to the free throw line shooting 2, but Missouri right now not doing a good job of just keeping a handle on the basketball and getting good looks to the basket.
trying to catch his breath. Kind of a mess of bodies at the end of that play. And Missouri will have an opportunity from the free throw line. Mitchell Smith. Wearing a graduate patch on his jersey now. Graduated at semester.
So Mitchell Smith to the free throw line to shoot 2. First free throw attempt. Good.
He has been a valuable piece for Conzo Martin. And I think what Conzo Martin has done for Mitchell Smith is given him the confidence of what he can contribute on the floor. He can defend multiple positions because he's long and athletic.
Second free throw attempt is no good. Tennessee will now head the other way. Gets it over to Pons at the corner. Gets it inside to Fulkerson. He falls down to the ground, though. He will get it back to Pinson, and he is hurt, and he is in a lot of pain. He is in a lot of pain, and this he landed on his wrist, and he's up and walking around, but he's holding that wrist. I think he's going to be fine, but he's definitely in some pain. Oh, yeah, he did just kind of. So John Fulkerson will stay in the game.
When you're a redshirt senior, he's not coming out, right? There's no sense. I don't need to go sit on the side by coach. I can handle it out there.
So Tennessee will inbounds the ball again here. Gets it over to Fulkerson, over to Pons to the left. Gets that to Bailey to the right, over to Fulkerson. Fulkerson step back, Jay, good! Big shot there by Fulkerson. They're gonna look at it, make sure he got it off. To me, looked like he got it.
Out of his hand. Yep.
Yes, this is definitely going to count for Tennessee. Just a big time basket there by Fulkerson with a little step back Jay as the shot clock was expiring.
They're running with tempo. You got a cramp. A shot good, and it's a 2. They checked both at the monitor. The veteran Tony Green. Fulkerson with 4 here early on. He broke Marshall Plumlee's school record with 113 14 blocks his final year at high school in North Carolina.
So the score 31-13. Missouri just having issues on both sides of the ball. I think they've played pretty good defense. Tennessee just knocking down their shots. Tennessee's playing good defense, and Missouri is not hitting their shots. And they're loose with the ball here. It's going to be taken away by Tennessee again. That was Bailey on the steal. No, not Bailey. Pons inside to him. Double team will kick it out to Springer. Gets a screen by Fulkerson. He will drive. Put it up. No good. Rebound Missouri coming the other way. Dish to Brown. And that one is good for Missouri.
Tough finish for a 6'10 guy, 260 pounds running the floor. Good catch, better bucket.
Gets it over the top of the arc for Springer. Over the left for James. Now back to Springer. It was James on the steal just a couple possessions ago. Pons to the left. He will now try to drive into the paint. Turn around Jay. It's good. Clean. I mean, no rim contact whatsoever. Tennessee right now shooting at will.
That was pretty good. We sure as heck didn't hear you. You're not courtside. You're about 3.5 miles away.
4:30 left to play here in the first half.
All teams today, I went over. It's rare for us to get to see.
And put up is good for Missouri off the backboard. Now 33-17.
The bank shot.
Smith with the shot there.
3.5. Did I get that about right? Yeah, probably so. About a 6-minute drive.
Bailey, nice little dish there to Fulkerson, but we're going to get a foul on the floor, so that one will not count.
68 miles closer than I. Bailey turns it over.
And it looks like we got a
Times here early on for Tennessee.
might have had a travel there for Bailey. So it will be Missouri's basketball.
After starting his college football career in El Paso,
Smith will bring it up.
and one of the great receivers all time.
Drew Smith gets a screen by Mitchell Smith. He'll get it back over to Mitchell. Back inside to Brown. Brown double teamed. Having some issues. Will now get in inside of Drew. Kicks out for a three. He thought about it. Elected to drive instead. And this is going to be going to get a block. I thought it might have been an up and down call on Missouri. But it looks like it's a block on Tennessee. Oh, no, they're going to say jump ball. So it looks like it will be Tennessee's possession here as we come back from the commercial break. Tennessee up 33-17 as a battle of two undefeated teams right now. It's all Tennessee.
Showing all the support you guys have had. All four Boston fan bases have been incredible. Celtics Nation, Bruins Nation, Patriots Nation, and Red Sox Nation. All four Boston sports that I cover on this channel. You guys have been incredible. And like I said, it's humbling, man. We're just getting started, and it's truly humbling that you guys, the same people, keep showing up every. You guys just keep showing up. It's humbling, man. I keep seeing the same faces, and getting to meet new ones is always awesome. Like I always say.
So right now, Tennessee 63% from field goals. Missouri 29%. Tennessee 15-0 run in the first half. East Pons with 8 points, 3 rebounds, and 3 blocks. Missouri first half field goals versus Brad 20%. Tonight 29%.
It's just been something to behold, and I can't thank all of you guys, the Mod Squad, you know, the member gang, the Mod Squad, all of the subscribers, everybody, and the Silver Gang, all of you guys, the support
So it looks like we're now getting ready to get back to action here. Coming back from a commercial break.
I know Rick Barnes traditionally has always played from inside to outside so the ball moves, but I think their body movement earlier was better. But the pace they're going
Battle between two 6-0 teams coming in to start SEC play. Tennessee up 33-17. Gets to the Pons inside the paint to the right. Will drive, try to put up a hard jump shot here. That is no good. Rebound. Missouri coming the other way. 3-on-1. It gets stolen away from the backside. But they're going to call a foul on James, a reach in. That was tough. Thought that was clean. Pinson will now get to the free throw line for a 1-and-1. Pinson first free throw attempt is good.
I was hoping my dinner was being cooked upstairs, but that was my wife and daughter ended up friend at the game. Was it really? Yeah. That's pretty good. Looks like I'm on my own at halftime, Tom. Yeah, I hope she didn't leave the stove on.
Second free throw attempt for Pinson is good as well, so this will make it a 33-19 point game. Vescovi from right to left. Gets it back to Pons. Pons thought about a three. Likes to dribble. Now tries to back his man down. Going up hard to the basket. The shot is no good. Try to get a couple tips. Rebound Tennessee. Kicks it out for three. Good! Bailey in on that three ball. Now 35-19. Tennessee. Smith to the left, inside to Brown. Will try to drive, goes up on a double team and will draw the foul, and he will go to the line for two.
I'd like to move by Tillman, and here's why. I did a few games earlier in Missouri, and Tillman, because his free throw percentage was down, was not aggressive with the ball. Most bad free throw shooters, you don't want to get there. With his make the other day to win the game against Bradley, he just made two in a row. All of a sudden, if he starts making free throws...
First free throw attempt is off the front rim, no good.
How he is in the low post, how guys control the ball, how aggressive he is attacking the rim.
Only 17 games played last year for Tillman due to a foot injury. Coming out of East St. Louis.
Second free throw attempt off the back rim, no good. Missouri comes away with no points there.
Missouri 30% from the floor, 0 for 5 from deep.
Vescovi, corner three, off the back rim, no good. Rebound Missouri. Now pushing the ball, quick on the other way. Pinson to the right, and he will slow it down. Now will drive, kicks out, corner three attempt for Missouri, good. That might have been their first three ball. 35-22. Pinson tried to get a steal on Vescovi there. No good. Kicks it out. Fulkerson. He will drive to the free throw line to shoot this shot, and it will come up short, and they're going to say foul. And so Fulkerson will go to the line for two.
The kick to Drew Smith, he's not a great three-point shooter, but pretty solid if he's got his feet set. Mitchell Smith, a low percentage shooter, but he will make a few occasionally.
Fulkerson came in 91% from the line. You mentioned Grant Williams and that great Tennessee team from a couple of years ago. Fulkerson used Grant as an example. Everybody knows that that class built the foundation for Rick Barnes and his program. But it was even more of an example for Fulkerson in terms of developing his game. Watching Grant
Fulkerson on That free throw attempt was no good. Missouri now coming the other way.
2 minutes to go in the half. And Tom, if you think of development, you mentioned
Gets it to Pinson as he will go left.
career-wise, he was 74% coming
He'll get a screen.
another thing.
Hesitates at the top of the arc. Will now try to go up on 2 defenders and will draw a foul on Fulkerson. And he'll get to the free throw line for 2.
Pinson had a great start to his Mizzou career, 40% from 3. Just the third freshman to go 40% from the floor, 40% from 3, and 75% from the line.
So Pinson's first free throw attempt is good.
Basketball family and a coach's son. Makes sense. Here's Bailey back on the floor. One of the terrific players in Missouri history. Chicago native, played his
So Pinson now
sensational Simeon.
shooting his second free throw attempt. That one is good as well. So now 36-24. Missouri's gotten it back down to a 12-point deficit right here, but they have yet to get it less than that for quite some time now. Playing pretty tight defense here on this possession. Bailey at the top. Looks left. Will get it to his man. Nice little dish to Vescovi. He'll kick it out. And this loose ball here, Missouri's going to pick it up, and that's a turnover. Pinson now coming the other way. 1:10 left to play. Pinson for 3. Off the front rim, no good. Vescovi now the top of the arc. Fulkerson to the left. Gets it to Bailey. He'll get it over to Springer to the right. Bailey's going to slow it back down a little bit. Now drive, kicks out to the top of the arc. To Vescovi. Covey to the right. Covey, shot. Good. Rattles in. Tennessee now 38-24. 30 seconds remaining in the first half of these two undefeated teams. Pinson at the top of the arc. 18 seconds left on the shot clock. 20 overall. Pinson will now drive up and no good, but they're going to draw the foul. I think this one's going to be on Vescovi. And so he will get a chance to get a couple free throws here. It's terrible, Chase. This game had a really fast pace there for a while, and it is slowed down pretty dramatically. Pinson, first free throw attempt is no good. Anthony Costanzo is the Colts tackle that is having season-ending ankle surgery, so it's big news there. Pinson will make his second free throw attempt. Tennessee, 8 seconds, will elect to call a timeout so they can draw up a play here right before half.
Tonight, after we finish up here at Mizzou Arena, the SEC Now team will have a complete breakdown of both of the games from tonight, as well as interviews with coaches and players. A look ahead to Alabama, Notre Dame, I'm sure as well. Make sure to stay right here on the SEC Network or tune in on the ESPN app. 8 seconds left in the half. Where does Rick Barnes want to go?
That might have got me.
He'll dictate. Take a look who's on the floor with him.
That little jingle right there for SEC Network might have got me.
Not yet seen, and I don't know if Springer's out there yet, or Keon Johnson is the low post from those two guards. And I don't think they're on there now either.
So 38-25, 8.2 seconds to go here in this first half. Tennessee, just a really good first half here. They're going to try to add to their lead here. We'll inbound it to Fulkerson. Left side. Fulkerson Now driving, baseline, floater off the side of the backboard, no good, and that will end the half. 7th-ranked Tennessee at 6-0 against 12th-ranked Missouri at 6-0. Tennessee with the lead. It's been all Tennessee in this first half. Tennessee 38, Missouri 25. That is where we will leave this one at halftime, guys. I'm going to take a quick halftime break. Y'all sit, chill around, and we will catch y'all for second half action, guys. All right, guys, what is up? We are back getting ready for this second half action between Tennessee and Missouri. As the first half was all Tennessee. So Missouri's going to have to find a way to kind of change some things up here and see if they can make this interesting. I would like to see an interesting game here in the second half, but I don't think it's going to happen. Tennessee is the better team, in my opinion. Coming into this, I knew Missouri was undefeated and had a couple quality wins, but I, kind of wanted to see how they fared against Tennessee. And so far, it's been all Tennessee in this one. So we'll see what the second half has for us. 38-25, Tennessee with the lead as we start this second half now. Inbounds it to Pinson, and he will come to the top of the arc. Good take here for Brown, but he's going to shuffle his feet, and he had multiple times he could have went up with the basket there, but he was afraid of Pons stuffing it right back in his face, and when you do that, you shuffle your feet and travel, and it's Tennessee's ball coming back the other way. Largest lead of the first half was 19 points, 23-4 run at 11:28 in this game for Tennessee. Fulkerson will get it to Pons. Get it to Bailey at the top of the arc. Pons will get it to Vescovi. Vescovi, pull-up jumper around the free throw line is good. And it's now 40-25. So now a 15-point lead for Tennessee. Missouri's got to find ways to string some runs here if they want to make this game interesting, because that is something that they have yet to do in this game, just to be able to make baskets consistently. And there's a take by Smith, and we're going to get a goaltending call on Pons. Missouri's had trouble just getting to the rim in this one. What's up, Butcher Block? Appreciate you joining the stream. They've had trouble just getting to the rim, and it's all because of Pons and the dudes they got on Tennessee. They play defense around the basket, that's for sure. Big shout-out to Butcher. Had another great stream in the Boston Celtics win over the Memphis Grizzlies. Fulkerson to the left. Now back up to the top to Vescovi for three, and it is good. Right now, Tennessee just not missing anything, and is tough. And Missouri's going to turn this one right over, and here comes inside to Fulkerson, and there is the first slam dunk of the night. Holy cow, just a turnover there, and they found a Fulkerson just screaming down the middle, and he takes it to the house, and you're seeing some Missouri's fans who's just already checked out of this one, and I really can't blame them. Tennessee now up big time. Hey, that's great. I love it. I love it, Butcher Block. What's going on with my scoreboard here? There we go. Yeah. Kick those dudes to the airline. I like it. You definitely had some trolls in this stream. They kind of came out of the woodworks. Just on a commercial break right now, guys. I still got my little South Park band, you're gone, you're banned. But, the trolls haven't been out on mine. Maybe as we work into the algorithm a little bit more, the trolls will definitely come out. I tell you one thing, Butcher, I'm loving this boom arm, though, here. To actually not have to hold my mic, I can actually sit back and kind of enjoy the games. What's up, Chewy? He says, at Butcher Block and Patriots Talk, Chara is now a Capital. That is some big news. To me, Zdeno Chara is not who he used to be. So I don't think it will hurt Boston, but of course, you know, you get a big player like him to leave your organization. It kind of sucks, and it's kind of a tale of, you know, times passing. I'm excited for some hockey to start back up. Going to do some Nashville Predator streams, that's for sure. It looks like we're about to get back into some action here. Will be good for Caps for depth, though. Yeah, absolutely. I mean, he's still got some stuff left in the tank. And you got to think, at one point in their careers, you got Zdeno Chara, and there's a three-point ball attempt for Missouri. That is no good. So here comes Tennessee the other way. Vescovi to the right. But Chara and Ovechkin, you got to think that's pretty good pair right there. Vescovi to the top of the arc to Bailey. Bailey to the left, kicks it over to James. James will try to drive baseline, kicks back out Fulkerson. Fulkerson will now try to drive into it. That one's short off the front rim, and here comes Missouri the other way. Missouri needs baskets in a hurry, and good take there by Smith, and he will draw the foul on Fulkerson, and he will get a chance at 2. Butcher says Bruins trying to embrace the youth movement. Yeah, maybe. Could have. Butcher says it still sucks, though. He was my all-time favorite Bruin. Yeah, you would love to have someone like that, you know, actually retire as a Bruin. So Smith hits both of them now. 45-29 is the score. For as bad as Missouri needs points, they also need to find a way to not allow Tennessee to score points. Try to do an alley-oop right there. It was too high. Missouri now coming back the other way. Try to look inside the paint. Nothing there. Smith checks out. Kicks it back out. Drew Smith now to the left. Here's driving attempt. Floater, alley-oop. Alley-oop, and that is just a nice little touch by Tillman, and 2 points is good. 45-31. Thought we almost had another slam dunk, but he just nice little touch. And Smith coming from behind Vescovi kicks this one out, and it will go out of bounds, but it will stay Tennessee. So now back down to a 14-point game. Missouri needs a couple stops to try to get this thing back in single digits. Inside to Fulkerson. And he puts up a shot. It's going to be short, no good, but he's going to draw the foul. So Fulkerson will go to the line for 2. And they're actually going to say that was on the floor. So he doesn't get to the line. Something's going on here. Goodness gracious. So they finally inbound the ball here. Kick it out. Fulkerson gets it to James at the top of the arc. Gets it over to Springer. To Fulkerson. The floater. All front rim. No good, but a putback by James is now 47-31 Tennessee. Smith trying to drive baseline. Good defense here by Bailey, and we're going to get a foul. And Looks like it's going to be an offensive foul on Missouri.
He's got a terrific voice on the defensive end. I mean, Rick Barnes said he'll at least communicate. He could guard many possessions. And I asked Rick today, I said, he came in as an off guard or point guard. You've had him play a lot of positions. Does that help his knowledge of what you want? And he literally said, John, I think he's one of our better players because of that. He can play.
Yeah, dude, that'd be awesome. Like say, I would say definitely wait after this year. Let's try to get it back to where it's no COVID, because I want you to experience what it actually feels like at a Nashville Predators game. Giannis Pons with the slam dunk. Give him another two. Just went up, and he was way above the rim on that one. Now 49-31. This is just all Tennessee in this one. He got up there to put that one down. Tennessee 49, Missouri 31 as we go to another commercial break. All Tennessee Vols. Chase T66 says, seats on me, Butch. Yeah, that'd be a good experience. We be able to bar hop before, then go to Pred's game, and bar hop after. Be a fun experience. You got to get the whole Nashville feel. Butcher says, Chase, yes, sir. Oh, Chase T66. I had a feeling this game would be brutal to do because I just felt like Tennessee was going to run away with it, and Tennessee is running away with it indeed. Was hoping for a little bit better of a matchup, but it's all Tennessee. Tennessee's good this year. You went all in on FanDuel? Oh, snap. 3.5, man. I should have got on that. If I would have got in on it, I would have went on Tennessee 3.5. But, man, I don't feel like I need to start in on college basketball. So I respectfully stayed away. 3.5 just now looks like candy. Taking candy from a baby.
Born in Haiti, adopted at 4 years old and moved to France with his new family. Great article this week talking about his varied interests. Plays the saxophone, throws some judo down, and fantastic photography.
It's going to be very interesting NHL season with the division play. Yeah, that is going to be different. It's going to be very baseball-esque feel.
Made 2 of 2 free throws tonight. He has only taken 6 free throw attempts the entire game. And as aggressive, as quick as he is off his feet, as great as his hands are, obviously on the offensive end, we've seen him shoot a few fadeaways. You would almost think he would use that athletic ability to attack the rim more. He quickly can go over opponents if he gets to that spot.
So Pons will inbounds here to Johnson. Johnson goes from left to right. Gets it back to Pons on the left side of the arc. He will drive baseline, and this one just no good, but going to draw a foul, and he'll get to the free throw line. Can, for the love of God, can we please swallow the whistle?
Once you do this as on an offensive end, isolate a defender against a
All right. From the field, I guess you're talking about a Boston Red Sox game. I want to go to a Boston Celtics game. That's what's got to happen. Not a Boston Red Sox, Boston Celtics game. I want to go to a Boston Celtics game. That's what I want. That'd be fun sometime. Oh, Patriot seats. Okay. Yeah. Boy, you got a couple seats from the field. You need to start going there instead of streaming their games, which I'm sure they had no fans this year. So, Missouri with the ball. Down 19. Gets it over to the left. Smith is going to take a 3. It is good. But they're going to say he was out of bounds. And that is about how it has been all night for the Missouri Tigers.
Of their offensive end. So if you get bogged down in a half-court set, we have witnessed, we saw it last game if you watched the film against Bradley, this game, they have a hard time freeing up some shooting.
Gets it to the left to Pons at the top of the arc. He'll get his guy up in the air on a pump fake and will drive. He can't get it, but Fulkerson with a nice, easy tip. Give him two.
Then it doesn't put as much pressure in the half-court sets when they get bogged down.
All right, Butcher. But that's also something else I don't want. I definitely don't want to come and see the Celtics play until I can go to a full arena. This whole COVID stuff just sucks. I want to step into new buildings with full arena and get the full atmosphere. So this is going to be Tennessee's ball up 52-31, 14:50 left to play in this game. And high pass here to James is going to be out of bounds. It will go to Missouri's possession.
And how well you played versus a game that things aren't going quite as well. I have a hunch we're going to see this Tennessee team do this to a lot of teams. They're so good defensively.
This pass is tipped, but it's still going to remain Missouri. He goes with the body on Fulkerson, gets him out of the way, and he puts an easy two up, now 52-33. Missouri needs a few stops, and they need buckets on the other way to kind of make this game a little bit interesting. I do not foresee that happening. And we're going to get another foul, and it seems like every time Missouri tries to play tight defense, they get a call. So
so I'm asking you, can Tennessee be in the same conversation as Gonzaga, Baylor, Kansas? Houston just lost for the first time a couple days ago.
Gets it to Fulkerson in the corner. Gets it inside to Johnson. He drives baseline. Gets it to Pons. And there is another massive slam dunk by Ease Pons. Goodness gracious, man. When he goes up at it, he comes down with a force. And loose ball here. Tennessee coming the other way. And going to be some collision there. And this will be a foul on Pinson for Missouri. And it will be Tennessee's ball. Oh, I couldn't imagine, Butcher. Oh, I'm sure, man. So Pons at the top of the arc. Gets it to Springer. Springer will now drive and put it in. That is a really nice pass. Johnson tries to go up and under it. Couldn't quite get it, but great effort. Now 54-33. Missouri comes the other way. Pinson has not been able to get going in this game for Missouri. And there's going to be an illegal screen there on Missouri as Johnson hit the deck hard, and that's going to be another foul on Missouri.
Yeah, I think it's Gonzaga in the field. A frustrating foul by Mitchell Smith. Frustration shown there, but now again, I do think Kansas has gotten better. Baylor obviously is good, but Gonzaga, I mean, again, can you take the field?
Second half fouls for Missouri, 6. Tennessee with 1. Gets it into Bailey. He will pull up at the free throw line, and that is just clean. Easy 2 for Tennessee. 56-33 now, up to a 23-point lead. Pinson at the left side of the arc. Gets it inside. There's a quick double. Kicks it out. Corner 3 attempt. Off the front rim. No good for Missouri. Pull up jumper. Bailey. Good. And this is quickly becoming a rout for Tennessee. Missouri tried to go quick on the other side. Goes out of bounds.
Texas, Auburn, West Virginia. They really blew out Iowa. Iowa made it somewhat interesting late, and Virginia, among others. Scobie back on the floor for Tennessee. So many different pieces to this Tennessee team. In order to win at a high level, you have to have a number. Obviously, defensively, you're going to be good. Most teams that win at a high number are.
Pinson, top of the arc, tries to drive, step back. Now tries to get it inside to his big guy. Does. Tries to go up strong with it. That is no good. Rebound, Missouri. A lot of activity there, and we're going to get a travel. And it will be Tennessee's ball. Just hard to get it inside the paint on this Tennessee Vol basketball team.
I mean, you're looking at weapons, and you go, okay, we're always going to talk about their defense. My goodness, they're an elite offensive team with the weapons they have.
58-33. Pinson kicks this ball out. It's going to go out of bounds. It will remain Tennessee ball.
And which part you contain, and what openings do you give the volunteer team? And Tennessee's taking advantage, shooting nearly 60% for the night. They have one of the top scoring offenses in the SEC that will have a single player as an individual in the top 20. You could put just about anybody.
And this is going to go out of bounds, and it will remain Tennessee basketball.
Let's see how Missouri finishes the last 12 minutes of this game.
Oklahoma 34, Florida 13 in the Cotton Bowl. So all Oklahoma, that is what I was worried about after seeing some of the key players out for Florida. Hard take there by Tennessee, no good. Here comes Missouri the other way. Pull up at the free throw line off front rim, no good. Missouri sucks. Just terrible at shooting the ball. Tennessee's defense got a lot to do with it. Gets it to Vescovi to the left. He'll now drive baseline, kicks it out, corner three for Springer. Good. Hard contact there by Pinson. He will go up hard, and James will get the blocking foul. So Pinson will go to the line, and he will shoot two. And this will get us to a commercial break. Tennessee 61, Missouri 33, a 28-point game as Tennessee has just laid it on Missouri here in the second half. All right, Chase T66, I wish at this rate, with how this game's going, it won't be done until next year. What's up, Coach K? Appreciate you joining the stream. Just in a commercial break right now, guys. In this butt kicking by Tennessee. Yeah, Cotton Bowl is a blowout. I was going to do that game but I was afraid of a blowout because Florida having some key guys out where they opted out. Sure enough, it is a blowout. I had high hopes that this game would be a little bit better, but it's not. It's another blowout. So it's just been a full night of blowouts. I think the NBA has had quite a few blowouts as well, so kind of a bad night if you want some really good competition. Wisconsin gets a blowout win earlier in the day.
Good relationship between his mom, when she was a coach, track coach in Texas, and Rick Barnes was a coach, a basketball coach for the Longhorns, but it was Kim English that had a relationship.
Second free throw attempt for Pinson is good. He missed his first one, so 61-34 is the score.
Season long last year, they knew what they had in it if you sat out and worked with the team. Again, a very, I'm not going to say a high volume guy, but a guy that'll search for his shots at times.
Gets it over to the left. That's Bailey at the top of the arc. Gets a screen by James as he goes right. Floater, back rim, no good. Rebound, Missouri. And this ball gets loose, and it will remain Missouri basketball.
Victor had the ball on the left side of the floor, and he brought it up top, and you're going to run a play, but then instead
Missouri will inbound it to Pinson at the top of the arc.
he takes it himself off the dribble. Searching would be, can I beat my guy
Smith will now
and get a bucket? I mean, it's as simple as that.
dish it back to the top. Pinson for three. And that one is good. One of the few three-pointers all night. Boy, Durant leads Nets to a 145-141 win over the Hawks. That ended up being a great game. Probably should have done that one. 61-37 is the score for Tennessee. Two top 15 ranked teams, two undefeated teams. Been all Tennessee in this one. Turnaround J is no good. Missouri now trying to bring it back. See if they can cut into the lead a little bit. Pinson will drive, and he will draw contact. That basket does go in, but they're going to call it on the floor.
Bradley game, which turned into a rock fight. Bradley shot 37%, and they outshot Missouri by 12.
24-43 of field goals for Tennessee, 11 of 30 for Missouri.
19 of 26.
3-point field goals, 5 of 6 for Tennessee, just 2 of 10 for Missouri.
Missouri not shooting the ball well in this one. They're just 30.
Missouri on the inbounds. Gets it to Pinson at the top left of the arc.
Make excuses because Tennessee's great. It's been 8 days since Missouri's played the game. I mean, again, we're
Pinson to the left, back to the right. Gets it over to Smith for three, off back rim, too strong, no good. Rebound, Vescovi. He's going to push it up to Johnson really quick. He tries to get it to Fulkerson. This is going to be turned over. And here comes Missouri the other way really quick. Euro step, and he will lose it. And Vescovi will get the rebound. And we're going to get a reach-in call on Smith. And it will remain Tennessee ball.
I would love to ask Pinson if he thought there was any way Pons could get there. Because I'm sure Pinson, if he's honest with you, he was so far from me. Right? I had space.
Pons on a really good defensive effort. He's got 13 points, 6 rebounds, 3 blocks on the night. I think they're wrong on the blocks. I think he's at least got 4. Vescovi, free throw attempt is good, so he'll get another. Now 62-37. What's up, Carver family? Appreciate you joining the stream.
An odd schedule for everybody. I think in addition to that, at the end of the year, you're going to look
And this free throw attempt
you're going to find in the
rattles in,
like any other league.
and it's good. 63-37 is the lead now. Missouri pushing the ball up the court quick.
Because teams are going to look drastically
Driving and floats it up and in, and we're going to get an offensive foul. This is going to be charging on Missouri, it looks like.
a player or two. It might be because they're hot. It might be because they have other issues going on in the program.
Might have been blocking. We're trying to see.
Good defense by Pons. Pickett is a downhill player.
Yeah, it was a charging, so Tennessee ball coming the other way.
Let's go back to what we talked about the first half in the SEC. One of the teams
What's up, Catfish Terry in the house? Saying hello to everybody.
is South Carolina.
Butcher says, Coach, if I do make it out to Tennessee, we better set aside bail money just in case. Yeah, that might be smart, Butcher.
There's a few
especially with your Boston mood sometimes. That'd be smart, right? Carver family says, Bobby, I seen you had a bunch have a plane ticket tonight. He absolutely did. Corner 3 for Missouri. This one's too strong and no good. Rebound Tennessee coming the opposite way now. And, ooh, nice little move there by Johnson. Up and over someone there. Give them 2. Now 65-37. The blowout continues. Catfish Terry says, Butcher, your plane was booked. Drive here by Missouri. He will try to put it up and in off the backboard. He does get it to fall, and he will draw the and one. So Smith will go to the line for a free throw attempt with 8:40 left to play in this game. Butcher says, that's why I have you, Coach. You got to talk to the police for me. Oh, no. If you're in it, I'm in it. Right there with you. Ain't no talking to police. You got a black eye, I got a black eye. I'm right there with you, Butcher. Free throw attempt, no good. Missouri's going to get their own rebound, though. Gets it to Smith to the left. Whew, that was a nice 3 by Pinson, but they're going to call a foul on the floor. They're actually going to stop it maybe because of a clock issue, so that is a bad beat for Missouri. Inbound to Pinson all the way back on their own side. He'll now walk it back up with a full shot clock. Inside, loose ball, turn around, tries to put it up and in, and he does just that. Now 65-41. Still a 24-point lead, though, as Missouri has just not been able to get this thing any close. Gets it to Fulkerson at the top of the arc, and he will slow it down. Nice little pull-up J there, too strong for Tennessee. Rebound Missouri, running the other way, running all the way. He will lose it, and Tennessee will regain possession. Kick out Bailey to top to Pons, to Johnson. Johnson will now walk it back up to the top of the arc just to the right. Now back into the middle. Gets a pick by Fulkerson. Tries to drive. He'll lose this ball, but we're going to get a foul on Missouri. Goodness gracious. And that's going to look like it's going to take us to another commercial break. Tennessee 65, Missouri 41. The rout continues. Butcher, are you still in here? Other Coach K says, best believe when we get back to somewhat normal, I'm making my way to Boston. It'd be good if we all had us in there. If Butcher's still in here, I want him to hear this, but Coach K wants you to hear it too, because I know me and you talked about doing that game Saturday. I don't know if I can do that game Saturday, but, you know, just thinking about other games too, I think I'm interested in getting at least the main package for. All right, so Butcher still is in here. So both of you guys, because this could be all three of us, or this could be me and Butcher one game, me and Coach K the other, maybe me and Chase T66. But I think I'm going to get the StreamYard package, to their little purchase package, because that way we can get nice overlays and we could do games together via StreamYard. And I think that would be a lot better than what I was doing with the the whole Skype thing. Of course, y'all know StreamYard's super easy. I think I would like to get that little extra package. That way we could do some streams together. Butcher, I want us to start collaborating again, get us back into across the map sports. You name the time, we'll do it. Even if it's just like 30-minute episodes to an hour-minute episodes. That'd be good. So it looks like we're getting ready to get back into some action here. And then, of course, if we get that, do the StreamYard, we can start doing some UFC matches as well. Free throw attempt is no good, rebounded by Missouri. Kicks it out to the corner, gets back to the top of the arc for Smith. Gets it over to Pinson to the left. He goes right. He's going to step up and put the three, and that is no good. It is a rebound by Missouri, and will be a foul called on Tennessee. Awesome. That sounds good, guys. That'll be fun.
What you guys have in common is you had great teammates and you were part of real teams. And I say that meaning there's your number 20 up in the
Is it really?
next to Norton Stewart's 22.
That'd be cool.
In fact,
All three of us could do it. Could do the UFC matches.
the Shanghai Sharks sharing a backcourt with Jimmer Fredette.
I'll make us the overlay. I wonder, Butcher, if I bought StreamYard, if you could sign in. I think you could. So let's say you know how we go to channel. Well, if I bought StreamYard, we would have really nice overlays, but you wouldn't. But here's my thought. I would say you could sign into my StreamYard, and then that way you could still have the nice overlays, and then we stream to your YouTube channel. I wonder if we could do that. Because then if we could do that, we could almost just split the StreamYard cost, and we both use it.
Over there for baseball, is that what you're doing? Yeah, after a summer of Korean baseball, I found
Well, I mean, I don't care. I mean, if there was a way for both of us to use one account, it'd save us both money.
English Kim was
I just wonder if we could do that. If you could sign into my account and then stream it to your YouTube. I don't know. Might not be able to. Not sure. I got to look into that.
powerhouse squad. 5 or 6 guys playing professional basketball. Much like when I
Gets it to the left. Tennessee pull-up jumper is off the back rim and no good.
basketball were in the NBA or overseas. And those are the teams that win a lot of games when you got a lot of good
Missouri kicks it over to the right corner.
and
Gets it into their big guy. And this one's going to be a loose ball, and Tennessee's going to take it coming the other way. James all the way to the basket, and it will draw a blocking foul. No, they're going to get a charge. And Pinson is down, injured on this play.
it was a charge indeed. He may have taken a shot
So,
in the face.
yeah, Pinson took an elbow to the face. It is going to be a charge. He did get his feet set.
Take by Pinson, though. You know, this is a team. This was
When is the next
a year ago.
when is the next UFC fight?
To compete for an SEC championship. A lot of different injuries. Tillman was out quite a bit the second half of the season. Mark Smith fought a bad back, then he had a bad foot. This is the team, though, that Congo still believes, even after tonight, I'm sure this is just one of those games that happen. That they can compete with anybody because of their depth. And,
Early January. All right.
one of the weaknesses that is back on the board that was there last year is they just find these times they just don't shoot.
Corner 3 for Missouri is short off the front rim. No good.
And if it gets contagious where you, as a team, shoot.
Springer at the top of the arc. Rolls left. Gets it to Bailey.
And as you pointed out in the first half,
Over to Pons at the top. Pons to Vescovi. He will drive, try to feed it to James on the inside. He does eventually get it and get it back out to Vescovi. Gets it to Springer to the right side of the arc. Got 4 seconds, 3 seconds, 2 seconds. Drive, shot, no good, but with 1 second left on the shot clock, he will draw the foul. So he'll get to the free throw line. 5:45 left to play in this game. So 23rd, Coach K is saying the date. Well, hey, I'm down if y'all want to do something together as far as doing the UFC fight stream. I think that would be good.
Is the fact that if I was a parent, I would know that I've got a guy on the sideline, Rick Barnes, who's coached some of the greatest players ever.
That basket is up and in. So now the score is 67-42 in favor of Tennessee, as this has not been a game for quite some time. All right, yeah, we'll get it. That's for sure. We'll do it. Corner three for Missouri is no good.
Speaking of Kevin Durant's freshman year, only year in Texas, we got another Kevin Durant-like scorer at LSU, Cameron Thomas, who's averaging 24 points a game.
As James will take it up to the basket, and he will draw a foul on Missouri, so he will go to the free throw line for 2. This game is going to take forever to finish because they cannot get the whistle out of their mouth.
I loved your interview afterwards, Tom, and you could tell everybody what you said on your question. It was great. He was in a sicky at the
First free throw attempt is no good. That's not James at the free throw line for Tennessee. That is Nosiki, however you say his name. I think it's Nosiki. Second free throw attempt is no good. Score will remain 67-42. Driving baseline. Missouri tries to go up and under, and that is no good, but he will draw a foul on East Palms.
So Cam Thomas, he's another bucket getter, right? A guy who's going to search and hunt. So I would say, and I've done one LSU game, where LSU can be really, really good because they've got all the guys around. As Cam Thomas hunts,
First free throw attempt is no good.
if he notices teammates as he's going hunting, they will explode offensively. Like he'll always get his number. But if he hunts the bucket but sees guys as they're getting open because they're so talented, that's what, when the guy who hunts baskets and can go out and get you buckets, then your team just explodes on offense.
His second free throw attempt is also no good.
Win for LSU last night took down Texas A&M. To your point, Darius Days had 18. And he
So now 67-42 is the score.
filling it up with 32. There's another guy that can get you 20, right? They have a ton of talent. Wofford can get you 20. I mean, they can go and go and go. Now,
Vescovi kicks it over to the right. Bailey for 3, no good. Rebound, Missouri.
and they defend well enough to compete either A for the championship or one of the top 2 or 3 spots in this league. That'll be the question. I think talent-wise,
Top of the arc, kicks it out to the corner. Missouri now with a lot of backups in. And this one is too strong, and it is missed. And here comes Tennessee back the other way. Johnson in the corner. Gets it to Bailey to the left side of the arc. Johnson now at the top of the arc. Over to Vescovi. Back into Johnson. Turn around. Jay. Strong, no good. Goes out of bounds, and it will go to Missouri. So with 3:49 left to play in this game, we are going to go to another commercial break. What's up, Brayton? We're getting killed. Brayton, are you a Missouri fan? If so, it's very unfortunate. Sorry for that. Brayton, I guess you like tacos. Oh, he goes, no, Florida. Yeah, that's right. Yep. Y'all just had a lot of your really good players decided to not play. Brayton goes, yeah, tacos. Yeah, I was going to do that game tonight, but after I saw y'all had multiple players kind of opting out, just decided not to do that one. But hey, your Florida basketball team has beaten my Vanderbilt team 79-66, so y'all going to get a win there. But yeah, it wasn't going to be good for Florida when 4 of their wide receivers or their top targets went out. Those 4 top targets accumulated 35 of the 45 passing touchdowns that Kyle Trask threw for this year, so his targets were going to be down. I think they had a couple defensive players also elect to not play, so you just get that nowadays in the bowl games. Yeah, it's how it goes. That LSU loss was just terrible with the shoe throw. That was a rough one.
And Florida put the finishing touches on Vandy late. Joey Brackett sent out his bracketology today. He's got 5 from the SEC and Tennessee at 3, Missouri at 4, Florida at 8, Arkansas at 8, LSU at 9. And Alabama on the outside looking in right now. Miss and Georgia both under consideration. How do you handicap it after seeing those guys, those names? Yeah, I mean, it looks great. It's going to be a shuffleboard. I'm glad those names are up there for the SEC. I think Arkansas was a surprise one because of all the new faces.
Missouri trying to drive into the paint. Hard take there. Bounces off the backboard, no good. Putback attempt is also no good. And we're going to get a foul, and it's going to be on Tennessee.
Now helping them coach and do some things. They canceled some of their games after he went down and went to the hospital, and now it's okay, sounds like, at least.
First free throw attempt for Missouri here is good.
See what Florida can be without him. They're still talented. They've got a lot of things to do. Again,
Second free throw attempt is also good. 67-44 as the route continues.
before us, Mississippi State, who we know Ben Howland, who's one of the great coaches. He's got 2 terrific guards. We know Ben Howland likes size, and Adu and Toulouse Smith, 2 guys at 6'10", 6'11". If they played like they did tonight against Georgia, and the guard T.J. Stewart.
Vescovi's basket is no good, but the putback by Fulkerson is, and it is a slam dunk. Three ball for Missouri on the other end is also good. 69-47 now is the score. 2:53 left to go in this game. What are we doing? Why are we calling a timeout? I am so over this game.
Tennessee up 22 here with 2:50 left. And Michael Schwartz, who's the defensive coordinator for this Tennessee team in many ways, coaching up Fulkerson and Vescovi. Great reading The Athletic this week by Joe Retro, detailing where that defense came from. It came from the Seattle Supersonics right after you left, Sonny. After, I guess it wasn't when I was there. I was the defensive end. I thought it could have been. It just didn't happen. Look at the scoring leaders, 4 in double figures.
Vescovi with 15 tonight, Pons 13, and Springer with 13. Those are your scoring leaders for Tennessee tonight.
And Michael Schwartz, his defensive coach, is going over what missed assignment they just had.
Vescovi to the left,
22 years
and
old,
we're going to get
didn't shoot out.
some contact down low, and it will be another foul, and Tennessee will go to the free throw line.
Look at your buddy and go, can you believe that?
48-13. That is a rout by Oklahoma.
We're going to get beat. Here we're killing someone on the road. Let's pack it up, get on that airplane, get back to Knoxville.
Free throw attempt is no good. by Gaines for Tennessee as he checked in.
I'm going to give you the name. I didn't have it on hand, so I gotta go find it. Sequential ongoing strategies.
Second free throw attempt is no good.
They call it the ball-hawking Doberman defense. And it has ties.
Turnaround J for Missouri is good, 69-49. Back to a 20-point lead, but it's 2:20 left to go. 52% field goals for Tennessee, 36 for Missouri.
Old Washington Bullets were in the championship back in the late 70s against the Southern. Does the name... All right, this is fantastic trivia, and folks, it'll be obvious that we didn't rehearse this. Does the name Bob Kloppenberg...
And this one's missed. It goes out of bounds, and it will remain Tennessee ball.
So Schwartz had reached out to Kloppenberg the previous summer because he has his 1989 book, Sequential Ongoing Strategies, Pressure Defense, and he carries the book with him everywhere. And you know how great Klopp felt when he got a phone call from a young assistant coach somewhere?
Turnaround J for Tennessee, no good. Rebound Missouri. Under 2 minutes left to play in this one.
Klopp probably said,
What's up, Still Inya? Says, what's up, Coach Plays and friends? Appreciate you very much for joining the stream, Still Inya. Appreciate the thumbs up. Hope you're doing good. And if I don't talk to you tomorrow, I wish you and your family a happy New Year's, and everybody be safe in the chat. I won't be streaming tomorrow, of course, with New Year's Eve, but it's also my wife's birthday, so we're going to be spending time with her and her family. But I may post a video tomorrow kind of previewing the Titans and Texans games. Want to get back to kind of covering the Titans a little bit. But I do want to wish everybody a Happy New Year's. Appreciate each and every single one of you for when you're in this chat, just chilling with us. Even in a game like this, when it's a blowout, it's nice to be able to just sit down and kind of chat. So I appreciate everybody who comes in. Hit the thumbs up. Appreciate everybody who's subscribed to the Coach Plays. If you're not subscribed to the Coach Plays, hit that red button right now. All right, join the team. But yeah, guys, want to wish everybody a Happy New Year. Make sure you have fun with whatever you do, whether it's spending time with your friends or family. Brayton says, can't wait for 2021. But as always, just be careful, be safe, be smart. And let's bring in 2021 the safe way. And let's hope for a better year. Let's hope that COVID is scared of 2021 and kind of flies out of here so we can kind of go back to a sense of normal. Chase T66 says, what we doing for New Year's Eve, Coach? Well, Carol's whole family will be over the house tomorrow. You can come over. You're invited. But the whole family's going to be over as we're going to be celebrating her birthday. And I'll put you on a little secret because I'm pretty sure she's not watching the stream. If she is watching the stream, then she'll get a bonus. She'll be able to get her surprise early. But we're going to pick up – he goes, no, sir. But we're going to go pick up her gift tomorrow, and she doesn't know that. So if she's watching the stream, she gets a bonus. Your thoughts on what you just witnessed. Tennessee's a really good football not a football team. They're not a really good football team. Tennessee's a really good basketball team. Now, I felt like this is what it would be, Shay. Chase said, hey, do this game. I didn't really think it'd be much of a game because I didn't really trust Missouri. But Missouri's 12th ranked in the nation, 6-0, and Tennessee flat out came and whooped them. Tennessee plays both ends of the court. They're tough on defense, and they can shoot lights out. They're a really good basketball team. I think they're the best in the SEC. So we'll see. They did exactly what they needed to do here. Yeah, Chase T66, you tell him. Says, don't come in here at the last second. Do appreciate the like, though, Shay. But we had Chase T66 in here the whole stream. We had Coach T in here for a while. Shay still doesn't understand the gift of a notification bell, does he, Chase T66? Butcher says, Chase, you can come chill in my New Year's stream and drink some beers with me. Hey, even though I'm going to be celebrating Carol's birthday and New Year's with her family, Butcher, I'm going to be in that stream, and I will be cheering it up with you. That's for sure. Chase T66 says cap. Shay Flat says just casually watching. And Chase T66 says cap. What's up, Debbie Cooper? Appreciate you joining the stream. Says nice. As it is 72-53. Somehow this game is still going on because of the whistles. Butcher says bet. Free throw attempt is good by some guy who I absolutely have no idea. Looks German. Deep in the Tennessee roster. Velascofi. I play basketball. And I miss a free throw. That's where we're at right now. I feel like it's 3 a.m. That's where we're at. We need to have an all-night stream one night. Just playing video games. Like, go from 10 p.m. to 8 a.m. Need to do that sometime. Debbie says, first time watching. Enjoyed it. I appreciate you very much, Debbie. Oh, and off the top rope, Shay Flat comes in with a dono. A $4.99 super chat. I think that warrants a slam dunk. And it's not going to work. Wait a minute. Is it not going to work? Why is it not working? There's the $4.99 super chat. Shay Flat comes in with it. Let's see if we can get the slam dunk animation. I appreciate that very much, Shay Flat, coming in with the $4.99. Chase T66 also gives a shout out to Debbie. Says, thanks for coming in. What? Guys, stop. Seriously. Chase T66 says, flatlines. Shay Flat says, that warrants a go Vols. Tough. Chase T66 says, since I've been here twice as long as Shay, he drops the $10 super chat. And I think that warrants another slam dunk. So in this game, Tennessee wins 73-53. Shay comes in with a $4.99, and I'll give it to him for this once and for only. Go Vols! Butcher says, ha ha ha, no dunk for Shay. I think it finally worked. Yes, sir, I knew Chase would follow suit. Chase T66 says, I'm predictable. Guys, y'all didn't have to do that. Appreciate y'all very much. Hey, guys. Stick around in the Coach Plays family if you're not yet subscribed. Debbie Cooper comes in here, says, go Vols! And guys, check out some of our live streams or video game streams as well. Hopefully, we might can get Shay back on the Call of Duty grind. You know, I don't know if that will ever be possible. Butcher Block and Patriots Talk says, since we tossing the money around, why not? Butcher Block coming in with the dono hype, a $2. Big appreciate you very much, Butcher Block. See if I can get the slam dunk animation to work. I think what it is, there we go. It's time to get it. It's time to slam now. Appreciate you very much, Butcher Block. There it goes, Butcher Block, Patriots Talk, Super Chat, $2. Big thanks to you, big fella. Thank you very much. Shay Flat says, Butcher! Man, I guess, you know, that's what you got to do. Vols win big. Vols fans get in a good mood. They get in the giving mood. What can you say? I appreciate that very much, guys. Like I say, want to wish everybody a happy New Year's. Appreciate everybody coming in here, chatting it up with us. 18 likes. Appreciate y'all very much. This one is going to end with a 73-53 ass kicking by the Tennessee Vols as they approved a 7-0 and very close. I would say they're going to be a top 5 team in the nation. They definitely should be making their way up in the rankings, guys. But that's going to do it for this stream. Like I say, big shout out to the Super Chats, Butcher Block and Patriots Talk, Chase T66, and Shay Flat, a.k.a. Flatlines. I think we need to go back to the Flatlines name. Bring it back out. Maybe bring it back out on Twitch. You know, that the account that I'm still subscribed to. And here we go with some more. Still in ya. It's still in your $2. He said, we making it rain. Holy cow. Appreciate you very much. Still in ya with the slam. Appreciate y'all very much. And there it is. Still in ya. Super chatted. $2. Big thanks. Making it rain today, he says. Guys, appreciate y'all very much, man. Appreciate it very much. Tennessee with the big win, but I win bigger. Appreciate y'all very much for the big super chats, hanging it out with us. Chase T66 says, yes, sir, still in ya. Big shout out, guys. Big shout out to the fam now. Still in ya. Butcher Block, Patriots Talk, Chase T66, and Shay Flat, a.k.a. Flatlines. Big shout out to Debbie Cooper. Appreciate you joining the stream. The other Coach K, Brayton. Just big shout out to everybody being in here. Guys, Butcher Block comes in with another $2 super chat. And then another slam dunk. Okay, I'm going to have to get off here just so y'all can stop. It's being a little bit ridiculous now. Steelinia says, thank y'all for being you. Smile often. See you later. Have a good night, Steelinia. Shay Flat says, boom. Shay Flat says, one more slam. Chase T66 comes in with the slam. Come on and slam. Hey, I thought that would be the animation for just slam dunks. That might be the new animation for super chats because I love it. As long as the Come On Slam song doesn't get me copyrighted. I guess we'll figure that out at the end of this one. And Shay Flat says, and welcome to the jam. All right, guys, that's going to do it. Appreciate y'all very much. Y'all didn't have to do all that. Y'all got this chat revenue up to $20.99. Goodness gracious, guy. Big love to y'all. Thank y'all very much. Keep up on the community tabs. I'll be posting out when we're going to do another stream. Probably won't do no stream tomorrow, but we'll come back at it, and we're going to do one of the playoff games, whether it be Alabama versus Notre Dame or Clemson and Ohio State. I'll probably put that on Twitter as a poll and on community tab as a poll and see which one of y'all want me to do that stream. But, guys, appreciate y'all very much. Much love. And until next time, guys, peace.
Never fake, I keep it real.